What's up, guys? Welcome back over here. Quick video right here. This is kind of like a hack video because right here I currently have my custom painted Mongoose Otter, and I'm gonna put it back in here. As you saw on one of the previous videos, I applied, well, I told you that I applied the 2K clear coat, and I also kind of redid the painting, and I kind of like this pattern a whole lot better. But since it was stripped down, I actually have to put it back together again one more time. I also have the Schwinn Axum that I bought for $228 plus tax, and as I'm recording this, look at that one. I told you that I had two coming up, and there's the other one. That's my dad's bike coming in. Thank you very much. I wasn't expecting you right now. Thank you so much. You too. This was actually not planned to have this in the video. Thank you, lady. Thank you, FedEx. That one came in yesterday. I ordered them on Thursday. That one came in Friday, yesterday. Today is Saturday. This one, ordered that one a few minutes later, so after I talked to my dad. Came in today. Back seems to be a little open, but there it is. Black Axum. Both of them should be black, because that's the one that is on discount. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today, I'm actually gonna show you a hack, and then we can go over that in a little bit. What I have for you today, since I'm gonna put this on, let me show you something. Before I show you, please, let's hit 6,000 subscribers by the end of October. Hook me up, it's free for you. Hit the notification bell on, hit that subscribe button. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're not new, but you've been here for a while, welcome back. Let's get this done, and let me show you what I got for you. So, have you ever struggled putting in a headset because it's way too tight, it goes in sideways, things like that? Well, I got a solution for that. Before I show you what to do, what you want to do first is get everything ready. Get everything ready before you do this. Get your grease on, because I already have my grease in here. I already have grease on the bottom, because this is, especially if it's hot, it's gonna have to be done kind of fast. So this is what I got. Since the headsets are made of some type of alloy, in this case I think they're aluminum, what I did is, there's a little bit of physics. When you cool aluminum, it contracts. So I have had this in the freezer for a little while, and this is why I say you gotta do it a little bit fast. I already have grease on my headset. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit dab of grease on the cups themselves, and we're gonna press them in, and they should go in super easy and fast. So let's go ahead and do that. Like I said, they're cold. That's how you want them to be, because when they're hot, they expand, and we don't want them to expand. So you bring them over here, you press them in when they're cold, and they should go almost all the way in, and now they should be going straight in. So you get your tool and press them in super fast, and you should have almost no issues setting these things on. Again, do this as fast as you can, and you're probably not gonna have any issues getting this thing to line up properly all the way in. Again, the key thing, especially if it's hot outside like it is right now in Texas, what you want to do is have this ready, greased up, all ready to go. Have your tools ready, but they should go almost all the way in perfectly straight, because they contracted when they got cold. So they kind of shrank a little bit, and now they're fully seated, and I can go ahead and proceed with the rest of the build. Now you can take this off. Should be able to see that these things went all the way in with almost no issues whatsoever. No issues whatsoever. You can see fully seated all the way around, pretty darn even. On the bottom also fully seated, pretty darn even. And as they get hot again, or room temperature, whatever, they're gonna keep on expanding, and you should have no issues with these cups being seated in. Wipe off the excess and you're good to go. So I really hope this hack helped you. If you have been experiencing these cups going in kind of weird angles, like I had struggled with the Axum when I put in the works components because it was thicker. I don't know what the deal is, but if you do this, you should have no problems. So if you like this hack, please subscribe. Let's hit 6,000. It's free for you. And let's go over what we got going on right now. Give me 1 second. So for starters, I'm gonna finish up building up this outer back. Again, I love this. I will do a picture shoot out later on and probably post a short on the way that it turned out. But in my opinion, this looks way better than the original paint job that I did, that did not have all these large droplets. And especially Let's Ride, I guess I wish I would have done the Axum Let's Ride on the top part of the top tube, but I didn't. Oh well, learned my lesson, and I did it on this one. Those are some Mexican brooms that my parents brought me because I requested them. They work really well. Now, what else do we have? Like I said, I have two Axums right here that I'm gonna build. I'm gonna put them together. I don't know what route I'm gonna take on mine. I might build it up just a little bit because, as you know, I have a lot of these tires. I have the 29 by 2.6 hillbilly grid tires. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 29ers. Do I have more? I thought I ordered 6. I'm not sure. So I have 4 29ers. Then I have 5 29ers, 6 29ers. So I have 6 29ers, and I think I have 4 27 and a half. So with that said, because remember, I still have the stock wheel set from the black Axum, no, the black Axum, or this Axum, I don't know. The one that I put in on the Otter is right there with the XM 490s hubs. And I don't know, because I tried, look, I got this Maxxis 29 by 2.3. I tried putting it on the Otter before I build it, just like it is sitting right now. He was rubbing, so maybe 2.3, it is definitely gonna be too much. I'll make a quick short about that once I have all this thing built up. If it doesn't fit, I show you it doesn't fit. If it fits, I show you that it will fit. But since I'm probably not gonna be riding this one too much, I don't know, because I feel a little bit weird. There's the fork, front tire, stem, handlebar, brakes, everything for the front end is already assembled over there in the back. But I ordered this from eBay. It's a race face. This is a 60 millimeter, I believe, long, 35 millimeter clamp that I'm gonna be swapping out for that one over there. Maybe it'll make it a little more comfortable for me to ride, and we'll see about that. I will definitely put it on over here, and like I said, we'll see what's going on. Now, with that said, right now I don't have, well, I do have the Revelation fork right there that I haven't rebuilt that goes on my T8. Then that one, once I rebuild that one will be extra. So I'm pretty sure I can use that one on the black Axum and keep everything as a 29er, or I can go ahead and put in the stock wheels on the Otter with some of those 27.5 by 2.6 hillbillies on the stock wheels. But then I wouldn't have a fork for that. So unless I take the Buckless fork from my wife's aluminum comp and put it over here for now, I don't know. There's so many things that I could do. And then I also have the diesel Freya, the Mongoose Blackham that I put back to 26. That I haven't been able to sell it, so I'm thinking about putting it back as a 27.5 and either use the wheels from the Otter over here, build this thing up again and go from there. Let me know if you want to, if you guys want to see this thing back to life. Guys, oh my God. Oh my God. That's not their water. That's not their water. Then my wife's women's Schwinn aluminum compass right here. Like I said, this is the buckless wheel set that I can swap around because she's not using this bike at all whatsoever. That fork is not being used because this bike is not being used. So this is a 27.5 quick release fork that I can probably use either. You know what? I also have the 26 Bluetooth fork that I was using on this black cam with a 27.5. So I might be able to do something with that because that thing fits 27.5. So again, let me know if you want to see this thing back to life. Budget build, because I don't know. So a few different things that we can do. We can make this back into a 27.5, and these are the options. Use the stock wheels with the hillbilly tires on this one, and either use the buckless fork or the Bluetooth fork in this one. Now, keep that in mind that if I use the buckless fork, then I will have to put in the Bluetooth fork on my wife's aluminum comp. That's if we make this into 27.5. In order to make, well, remember, I still gotta build that. There's many options. Rebuild that Revelation, that will go back on my Polygon 6 QT8, and then the Radon 34 will be free to be on a build, which could potentially be back over here. But I really don't like the way those 2.2 tires look on this thing, unless I get some more aggressive looking one, 2.2s. I mean, on the front I got a 2.4 currently, the enduro casing Michelin on it, so it looks great. But on the rear, then I'm gonna be using the longer stem. So that's possibility right there. Then if you guys want to see the Mongoose Black come back into life, let me know. That way I can make that happen, because it hasn't been able to sell. And then I have, whether I use 27.5, I can use probably the stock ones from this one, or the buckless again, and then kind of move parts around. I haven't even edited the bike check video on my wife's finished aluminum comp, so I gotta bring that out as well, and then that way you guys can see what's going on. But also have these two new Axum builds that just arrived. So my dad's and mine, so they used to ride. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too crazy on them. I will be changing, because I do have bottom brackets, I do have pedals. I don't know if I have enough hydraulic brakes for both of them. I do have handlebars and stems, so those things are gonna be replaced right away for both of them. I'm not sure about the hydraulics brakes, but we'll see. Also, I have an extra group set that I might use in one of them, but we'll see about that. Again, that's what's going on so far. I also have that wheel set right there on the side. That is the one that came out, the 650B that came out of my Poseidon Redwood. However, the rear one is a 142. So, but the front one is 100 by 10. So that can be used if I get another through axle fork with the right adapter. I can use the front one, maybe put it right here as a 27.5, which will free up the stock wheels and be able to be used on the Mongoose Blackcam, and that way we can build the Blackcam back up. But so far, that is where we are. So a lot of things going on. I probably won't make videos about everything, unless maybe shorts. I might do shorts, but not detailed videos, unless you guys want me to do some detailed videos. I might try to post this video tomorrow or today if I can, because I got a soccer game for my girl today in a little bit. And then if I can post this video today, I will post it today. Kind of raw, not too much editing. That way you guys can have an opinion on what you guys want to see. If you want to see something in detail, remember I got the Axums that I'm gonna be doing some stuff to it. I got the Otter that I'm gonna put back together. I still gotta do some things to the Black Arm if you guys want to see that thing come back to life. If that does come back to life, I might want to go ahead and replace the bushings, the plastic bushings, with actual bearings. That way it's a little more capable. Remember, I have turned that one into a 27.5, and you can see one of those videos a little bit up over here where I turned it into a 27.5, and that thing actually looks sick. It was pretty nimble to use and all that good stuff. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that thing come back to life. And if there's any specific DIY videos that you want to know about bikes, let me know. That way I can work on some of this out. Or you can check my other videos. I might have some videos about what you guys are asking for. So other than that, again, please, let's hit 6,000 by the end of October. Help me out. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free for you again. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can check the affiliate links in the description below. I have my Amazon store right there. If you want to buy me a cup of coffee, Cash App, PayPal, all that helps. And I got something that I want to talk to you, but I'll probably make a separate video about that, because this might be kind of like a donation kind of thing, like support the community. But I want to get something situated with the place that I want to do this contribution kind of thing. Is for young kids that are in school, mountain biking. As you guys know, I'm a teacher, I'm a realtor. I want to talk to something like that. I will make a separate video about that, and then ask for your help, guys. And if this can come through, I actually gotta ask y'all before I ask the place that I want to do this at, to know if I have support, because I can do this by myself, but it'll be really beneficial for a lot of young kids. So I'll make a video about that hopefully this week. But other than that, please subscribe, turn the notification bell on. That way you see about that video, what's going on. Maybe you guys are interested. It's a nonprofit. And other than that, that is gonna be wrapping it up for today. And I guess I'll see you on the trails. Let's ride. Goodbye.